Mexico City is one of the largest cities in the world, which means there's lots to do with many different areas to explore. I have traveled to Mexico City many times over the past 6 years, and so in this video, I will go over the must-do items that need to be on your itinerary when visiting Mexico City. Let's go. A great place to start is in the Zocalo, which is the main square found in the historic district of Mexico City. Seeing it from above at a rooftop restaurant is amazing, and just walking around the square allows you to see the cathedral, and to the side of the cathedral are usually native dancers who perform and do cultural ceremonies. Make sure you keep walking past the dancers to see Templo Mayor, or the main temple of the Aztecs. You can see the destroyed temple and visit the museum there. On the other side of the Zocalo is the National Palace. This is a must-do item to see some of Diego Rivera's astonishing murals. The next area you need to visit in the center of the city is Chapultepec Park. You can spend all day walking or riding bikes throughout the park. Make sure to buy a ticket to walk up to the Castillo or the Castle of Chapultepec. You can buy tickets on site and they are around 85 pesos per person. This is one of only 2 palaces in North America and was built starting in 1785. It has been a home of emperors and presidents, but has been transformed as a casual and walkable museum of sorts. This is a really interesting place because it displays Mexico's history in many different ways. There are modern paintings and ancient artifacts. Take time to enjoy the views of the castle and the surrounding park because it is beautiful from up here. Mexico has a very interesting past that includes European royalty and revolutionary heroes. I definitely suggest taking a guided tour because you're able to learn and understand more about Mexico's history. Also in Chapultepec Park is the National Museum of Anthropology. I can't tell you enough how much I love this place. You are greeted by a huge fountain that is basically a man-made waterfall. Some of the highlights inside this museum are the Aztec calendar stones, recreations of native temples, Coahuitle, which is the mother of the main Aztec deity, I love her, and the replica of the feathered headdress of Aztec ruler Moctezuma II. Believe me, you're gonna love this museum. Another super fun thing to do in Mexico City is go to Sochi Minko. We just got to Sochi Minko, which is a neighborhood that has water on the streets basically, so little rivers, and then you can take a boat along it. There's music, you can get drinks on there and hang out for the day. It's a great daytime activity. We just got here, so we're still kind of negotiating the price for our boat, and we're getting our snacks and drinks for the boat ride. Gracias. Oh my God. They are not messing around with their drinks. The beers and micheladas are huge. You can buy everything you need to bring on the boat with you right at the entrance, like drinks and snacks. You can even rent speakers to play music. As you can see, there are a lot of boats here. You do not need to rent this activity or book it ahead of time. We took an Uber here, but there is a parking lot if you want to bring your own car, and there is also a metro stop close by. This is a super fun experience that you have to do while in Mexico City. Sochi Minko is a floating city with everything like mini kitchens that come up to your boat and they cook lunch for you. We were able to pick out our meals from their menu and we ate right on our boat. This is an all-day thing and different shops and boats come around selling different things. We just finished our 3-hour ride. We started with 2 and decided to go for 3. It was great. The floating restaurants and the floating shops, the floating bars. You can get anything you want. Hang out in the boat, the music. You can talk to people and ask them to come on your boat and buy things. It was great. The next place you have to see while in Mexico City is Teotihuacan. This is a day trip from Mexico City that takes about an hour and a half to drive to. Teotihuacan is an archaeological site that was once used by the Aztecs and previous indigenous cultures. What's amazing about this site is that you can climb to the top of the Pyramid of the Moon and the Pyramid of the Sun. Make sure to get a guide to fully understand what each area was used for, and you can also go inside some of the areas and pyramids to see the original artwork. There are lots of things to do around Teotihuacan as well. You can go on a hot air balloon. There are lots of beautiful restaurants. We decided to go to this beautiful restaurant that was lit by candlelight. Another thing you can do is go to the Frida Kahlo Museum. This is where artist Frida Kahlo lived and grew up, but make sure you book your tickets ahead of time because the time slots do sell out and it's very popular. All right, Lucha Libre. This is a unique experience that I don't know if everyone's into, but if you want to, check it out. I think it is super fun, and I mean, where else can you do all this stuff but in Mexico City? Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a like. If you are interested in other travel destinations, check out my channel with the playlist of other countries. See you next time.